Hey, welcome to the Scale Quickly edition of 7-Figure Business Secrets. Hey, morning, how are you guys? So this is a quite an important episode. If you're looking to scale your business and you've got the idea and you want to get up and running and you want to get an income quickly and fast and big. So one of the most important things about scaling, if you've ever been in the situation, is that if there's only one you or there's only a few little small yous, it's very difficult to get a lot of stuff done. And basically that's where most people trip up is they actually try and get everything done by themselves. Which is great because most people only have themselves. But the problem is that if you actually want to get like a decent income and actually get your business out of the starting blocks, you've got to very quickly realize that you need other people involved. And for most startups, getting sort of new permanent employees is not an option. However, there's a huge resource available to you in the form of part-time and virtual assistants and experts out there that you can actually hire essentially by the hour, by the day, even by the minute, by the job, and they're all available to you. And the handiest place to look for them is there's two great sites that I always sort of recommend. One is called Fiverr.com, that's Fiverr.com, and that's great for little jobs. So if you've got a task that needs doing, say translation, or you need a Facebook ad made up, or you need a visual done, or you need a presentation pack done, this is great. You just send it over. You go onto Fiverr, type in what you're looking for, and you get a whole pile of people suggested to you. And basically, you choose them, and you just choose them. And you run with them, and as Fiverr is actually, it used to be $5 for everything, and now when you go on there, you'll see it's between $5 and $15 and $20, but incredibly great value, especially if it's just your time. If you've got to go and reformat a presentation or make a PDF file or an ebook, it's so much handier to just give the whole document across to someone, and by magic it comes back and it costs you say $15. It's a really good site. The second site to recommend is Upwork, and Upwork is it's more contractors. So think about people who will definitely be on hour rates or daily rates. But you can basically get any service you want there. What I typically use it for is things like if there's anything been done on my website, like new integrations or apps, or if it's marketing, if I need a new campaign, or I need someone to run it, or I need a copywriter. That's where I would go. And basically what you do is the same thing. You search for what you want, you create a little job description, and you send it. Now, here's the important thing. You will get loads of responses back, right? And the difference between running it well and running it not is, I'll give you my sort of massive tip for actually getting the job you want done right to the standards you want it done. For Fiverr, what I tend to do is I'll always break the job into maybe 2 or 3 parts, because on Fiverr, when you initially start, what you're actually looking for is a few people you can trust. And the best way to do that is if you've got a job, say it's transcribing videos or something, and if you've got 3 of them, is give it to 3 different people and find out which one works best for you. And over time, you'll start creating your own little pool of experts that you can turn to. They're very, very valuable. And on Upwork, here's the lesson I learned. I laugh because I remember some of the downsides to it. With Upwork, it's really important that you interview, if it's a big job at all, and when I say big job, 2 or 3 days, or you're relying on it, is you need to interview the person. You need to make sure that they're first of all capable, which is pretty straightforward to do. But the most important thing is, remember, when you're starting your own business, you don't have time to chase people up, and you don't have time to see, are they doing things right? You need to know that when you give the job, it's going to be done to the standard that you want. And the best way of doing that is to ask a very simple question right up front. And that's the 2 before and after type question, which is nothing more than, have you done this before? Show us an example. And then the icing on the cake is actually go and phone the person they did the work for and just validate it. Phone or email, but go and validate it, because anyone can tell you something over the phone. If you've been interviewing, that quite often in an interview someone will say something, But when it actually comes to real life, you realize, oh, hang on a second, they talked a good shop, but they didn't actually know what they were doing. And you can't afford for that to happen with you in your business. So always ask for examples, and always check them, and always follow up. Where this happened to me really good was I was actually sort of hiring for a Facebook expert, and 4 interviews in, I was on yet another call with yet another person promising the world and saying how brilliant they'd be. And if you've ever done it, yeah, everyone tells you all the latest marketing thing, they've read the latest blogs, and they'll tell you exactly what you want to hear. But what I was actually looking for was someone who could actually go and do it, which is quite different. And ask the usual question, expecting what I'd get is, oh yeah, I would do it this way and I would do it that way. And this guy said, oh yeah, I did this ad that I finished 3 weeks ago, and it was getting a 1.27% click-through rate, and then it got a 3.7, and we scaled it, and as a result we got, so I think it was 3,000 something email addresses from it. I was like, oh, okay. So very factual, here's the before, here's the after. And so if you get any more examples, and he threw off the top of his tongue a few more, bang, bang, bang. And it's like, oh, okay, this is quite good. And then I asked him, could I contact the client? Yep, certainly. Phoned up one of the clients, emailed the other one. They said, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Delighted with the person. And what was great was, it meant that when I actually hired him, which I did, I knew what I was getting. I knew that he was capable of doing it, and I knew that I wouldn't have to spend too much time managing the person. I was buying an expert, and that was really helpful. So yeah, so if you're needing to scale your business, you're going to have to get extra resources in. The 2 sites that I would go straight away to are Fiverr and Upwork. And again, for Fiverr, split the job between multiple people, and start building your own core team of Fiverr experts who can do all these jobs for you. And on Upwork, again, there's millions of experts. You just need to sort out the people who've been there, done it, who can give you before and after events to make sure that you're hiring people who can actually go and do it. Okay, I hope that helps. Your job now is to figure out what can you take off your plate, what can you give to some of these experts so that you can get on and start scaling quickly. Okay, I hope that helps, and I shall talk to you shortly. Bye.